Pam Bondi is, without a question, qualified to be Attorney General. That level of experience is on par with or better than most United States Attorneys General that we've seen over the past 50 years or so.
You know Bondi's a winner because the deep state sounds awfully nervous. Pam Bondi is one of those smart women Mark Cuban said Trump avoids. Add her to the list. Tulsi Gabbard, Kristi Noem, Stefanik, Susie Wiles. Cuban's eating his words.
I have a message for Mark Cuban from all of us here tonight. Underestimate us. This is going to be fun.
They underestimated MAGA. Now it's time for a little fun. The legal cases against Trump are withering away. The sentencing for the porn star shakedown's been indefinitely delayed. And the Fani Willis trial's on its last legs. So the lawfare's on ice, and the Attorney General confirmation's looking smooth. Now Trump can focus on the rest of his administration. President Trump just filled a position very close to his heart, Treasury. Billionaire hedge fund manager Scott Bessent got the nod. Bessent's openly gay. I guess the gays aren't going to Gitmo. Next, Trump's going to shake up the FBI and the Secret Service. Former Secret Service agent Dan Bongino's being considered for director. Bongino's been very critical of the agency's top brass after Trump was almost assassinated twice over the summer. If Bongino gets in there, I guarantee you he's going to put an end to the cover-up, and we'll finally find out what really happened in Butler and West Palm. And former Congressman Mike Rogers' name was being tossed around for FBI director. Not sure why. And then this happened.
Mike Rogers is a totally reasonable, logical selection for FBI director. If in fact that's the decision President-elect Trump makes.
Andrew McCabe endorsing Rogers, that's the kiss of death. Not long after that, Dan Scavino said this, just spoke to President Trump regarding Mike Rogers going to the FBI. It's not happening. In his own words, I have never even given it a thought. Not happening. FBI director is a position Trump's thinking a lot about. He needs to get this one right. This is the same agency that wiretapped his campaign, cooked up the Russia hoax, covered up the laptop, and raided his house. Its current director, Wray, said he wasn't sure if Trump actually got shot in Butler. Wray still has time left on his term, but he's either got to resign or make Trump fire him. It's his choice. The Washington Post is reporting that Trump's going to fire Jack Smith's entire team. They'll resign, too, if they had any dignity. We need the FBI and the DOJ to stop criminals and terrorists, not go through the First Lady's underwear drawer. It'd also be nice to tighten up some of the agency's spending. You ready? A whistleblower says the FBI blew your money on stupid little office activities like a painting class where agents could get to know colleagues and unleash their creativity. Oh, and they also did office yoga. Not sure why they just can't stretch on their free time. And there was lunch and coloring. They described it as a fun series of coloring sessions during lunch that you will get to see your colleagues' artistic sides. Elon, we found some government waste there. Trump's FBI director is going to have their work cut out for him. And so is every other person Trump picks. Trump wants to radically transform the government. It's what he campaigned on. It's what Americans voted for. In 2016, his agenda got swallowed up by D.C. bureaucrats and rabid Democrats. But Politico reports all the forces that were coming for him have been kind of defanged and obliterated. This time it feels like Trump found his footing in Washington and has his people around him. They believe in his plan. Reporters who've been covering Trump for a decade say after 2 assassination attempts, 4 indictments, and a landslide, Trump has a, quote, different sort of confidence and nerve. Trump's carrying the momentum from the election all the way to the inauguration. Then it's time for him to execute his vision without delay. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.
Autocracy. Autocracy. Withering away. Withering away. Thrash. Thrash. Cut out for. Cut out for. Defung. Defung. Obliterated. Obliterated. Thrash. thrash. He was so angry that he started to thrash around the room, knocking over furniture. The storm continued to thrash the coastline, causing severe damage. The fish was thrashing about in the water. She was thrashing about in the bed, unable to sleep. We need to thrash out the details of the contract. The team thrashed their opponents in the final game. The team got thrashed in their last match.
If you enjoy this content, please consider subscribing to my channel to stay up to date with future videos. Thank you for watching.